Well. I'm back. I'm back. And today you guys are in for a treat. But first, let's go through the online time trial that we did. This was a pretty good time trial because for today's race, we're returning to the controller for a bit. I've had my fun on the wheel, but yeah, I just wanted to play casually. Today, on this lap, 2 seconds. 2 seconds off. What's his name? R8G_22. That's like what do they call it? World Championship player. 2 seconds off a World Championship player. That is pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good, if I shall say so myself. But yeah, you guys can watch this and take notes. Watch all the throttle applications. Just watch the bottom throttle application. Watch the braking application. Watch where I'm turning. Because today we are going to witness a very, very serious race. None other than yours truly. Your boy L2K4S. Look at this lap, it's just beautiful. Look at the commitment. Little bit of a slide. That was a karting slide right there to get me into the corner faster. Probably lost a bit of time there, to be honest. But it's not a worry. So yeah, basically we did this race. I did a race from pole position to the win again. But I was like, I'm not done there. I'm not satisfied. So, coming right up is the race itself. Let's get right into it. So, actually, you can see from here, my race time starting from pole was actually slower than my race time starting last. So, if that's any indicator of how good this race was, then yeah, stay tuned for this one, because this is a good one. This is the one. As you can read from the title, there were plenty of overtakes, and yeah, did not expect the race to go like this, but it was like, let's just get into it. So in first place we have the Corvette. Second we have, anyway, it's going to go through anyway. First place we have the Belgian driver in the Corvette. Second place we have the German number 15 in the Beetle supercar. Then we have the Peugeot Finnish driver in third place. Fourth place we have Daniel Lito. And then fifth place we have the Ford GT, which is a great car at launching at the start of the race. Sixth place we have Pele. Seventh place we have Harper 87, British driver. Eighth place we have another Porsche, Italian driver. Ninth place we have Shoemaker. Looks like a bit of a German name, but he's Spanish. Then we have NTX 1982, Portuguese. Then drops Netherlands in the GTR. We have the Viper GT, Croatian driver, German driver in the Renault. 14th we have Escalators for 15th place. We have another Peugeot. 16th place we have a French driver in the Corvette. 17th place we have a Netherlands driver in the BMW. 18th place we have a Spanish driver. 19th place we have a German driver. And in 20th place, it's your boy! L2K for SYT, let's get it. Oh, this race right here was I'm going to put my volume on full so I can get into the how do I get in? How do I say it? Into the mood to commentate on this mad race. So we got full volume on my headphones now, and I'm absolutely revving the crap out of my engine. So that's a bit bad, but we have, starting from the very back, it's going to be 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go. We've had a good start, we're already up into P19. But just trying to keep the inside going to the first corner. It's just a massive pack of cars. We make another overtake up into 18th. And here everyone is scrapping over position. But look at this point right here. Look at that massive space right there. That is a racing driver's Christmas. So into this next part, oh, the space is blocked, but we're already up into 13th, 12th, from 20th already. How many seconds has it been? 27 seconds. And we've gone from 20th place to 12th. Let's keep going. So we then find the inside line. We're going to go up the inside of this Beetle. And now we're up all the way into 10th. 36 seconds of racing and we are in 10th place. Let's keep going. Into this next corner, looking deep into the apex as we fly down the hill to try and size up a move on this Aston Martin. Oh, we're going to be able to find a little gap. It's there. Not quite got the exit. I'm going to be coming under pressure from behind, possibly. We're riding on board now. We're just looking at any possible opportunity of an overtake. Is there going to be a gap opening up? We've got a good line. We're going to go on the inside. It's too wide. He's not going to be too happy with that, but we've gone right past him. And now we head down the hills. And I think he's going to go for a move here. Yup, he's going to go for a move. He's not happy about how I got past him. He's going to go for an opportunistic move, but now we're going to come under pressure. Go. We have to be wary of this guy in the car behind. I think we've just about covered him off. Then heading into this next part of the lap, we're in a bit of a situation. Could we get overtaken here again? Not quite. We've covered it off. We've covered off the inside line. And oh, the Beetles come together. One of them loses a position, so we're up into 10th for the first lap. But it's not over yet. We've got a car to the left off the track, and we're going to go through him. Luckily the ghosting system works for once. But riding on board with ourselves again is going to be the Aston Martin running deep into the corner. We're going to go for an opportunistic move. Can we do it up the inside? We've done it, and there's cars off to the left, right, I don't even know. There's a crazy Porsche coming back on the track. We're up into 6th. It's been 2 minutes 46 and we're up into 6th place. That's 14 overtakes so far. But let's see this. There's battling going on up ahead of us. Look at the Peugeot and the BMW. They're going to be side by side. Here we go. Down into this section of corners. One of them's going to have to concede because you can't go too wide here. And oh, it's a mess. And who's going to come through? It's myself. We're through and up into 4th place. Of course, just cutting through these cars like Moses parting the seas. Unbelievable start we've had. That's 16 overtakes in 1.5 laps. The title says 2 laps, but it's not even been 2 laps yet. So there we go. Oh, what a start. We just managed to avoid all the trouble. And props to this guy as well. I think he started just 2 positions ahead of me in 18th. He's come through as well in 5th. But we have had the start of dreams up into 4th. Managed to avoid all the trouble. Now we're in 4th place. And we set the fastest lap with a 1:59.7. Back to our normal boring style of commentary, because we've pretty much overtaken everyone at this point, apart from the guys that haven't had any trouble. And we face a little problem here because the next guy to overtake is looking very, very laggy. So let's ride on board with him. He's lagging left and right. Let's just ride on a bit longer. He's doing a pretty fast lap, but yeah, every time he corners, he's just lagging everywhere. Not too good. Yeah, riding back on board with myself. Absolutely going for it. Getting a bit of a slide on. Going right up against the grass. But we were up on this lap. See if we can set that fastest lap. Bit hesitant on the throttle there. May have lost a bit of time. Now coming down into this final few corners. Start lap 4. Here we go, let's ride on board for our fastest lap of the race. Done a 1:59.6, but someone else has gone a bit faster. Guy in the lead actually, as a matter of fact. So we've got the leader in the Ford GT. He's setting the pace at the moment. We're back on board with ourselves. Just mastering all our corners, riding those curbs. Come round. Right up to the grass there. Just making sure not to get too much of a slide so we can get a good exit here. We definitely lost a bit of time there. But it's not to worry. Really closing in on the guy in front now. Very good with these sequences of corners, which left, right, right, and then left again. But yeah, notice how I'm not using the full extent of the braking pedal, even though I'm on controller for this race using automatic gears. And the guy in front actually serves a penalty, so we're going to be in a very good shot. I think at this point I was telling myself, oh, this guy's going to ruin my fastest lap. Don't ruin my fastest lap, don't ruin it. Yeah, I just carried on going. Did my braking well. There was a bit of touching there. So at this point I was trying to get the switch back, but then he's just lagging everywhere, so that's really annoying. Yeah, the fastest lap of the race, 1:58.6. We absolutely smashed the competition with that lap, but then we get forced off the track. not a very pleasant sight, and we have to do all that hard work again to catch up to this guy. So then getting on with it. Because I still knew I was about 6 or so seconds from the leaders. I knew there was still a chance, so kept my hopes up and just went on the attack. Let's go. Ain't gonna get rid of me that easy. So yeah, we lost 3 seconds with that incident, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep going. We miss our apex just a bit there. Once again, sequences and corners. We gained a lot of time, and now you're going to see that the laggy guy ahead, has to serve yet another penalty. We'll ride on board with him as he serves his penalty. Now you're going to see me getting very close. At this point, I was pretty fed up with this guy. I went for it and I was like, please don't switch back. Oh, and then he switched me back, and I was this player was so pissed off. Because when you're a victim of a switchback, it's one of the worst things. When you do it, it's one of the best things. So I was trying to do a switchback here again, and this time I was so sure that I wasn't going to the inside. But yeah, he used his lag to push me back there, and he actually flashed his flashlights at his hazard lights, and that was when I was really pissed off. You can see there, look, he flashes his lights to apologise, but I was just pissed off. And you can see into this corner, he runs wide, but I'm just like, yeah, thank you very much, see you later. See you later. And then he tried to follow me. This onboard is really annoying to watch. Yeah, he followed me. Let's go to the next part of the track. I think he did this corner really well. What I can remember. Yeah, he did this corner quite well. Then he was on my arse again. Plus I think the Corvette has good straight line speed, so he is appearing to close in on us. But once again, we're coming up to this sequence of corners, which I'm really good at. I just attack them. And then, yeah, coming down the hill. At this point, we had the gap turn. Wasn't much to worry about. So I think for the next lap, we're just going to ride on board. I'm going to turn my microphone off, then we'll skip ahead some of the more crucial points, I think. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll give you lap 7, then skip to the end of lap 8, and then we'll go into the closing stages, which were very intense, to say the least. Big slide out of that corner. Can we do under 2 minutes? Yes, we do under 2 minutes. Very satisfying. I think at this point I'm the only driver to be lapping under 2 minutes. Yeah, everyone's doing 2-minute laps. did another lap, just under 2 minutes, but we're going to ride on board with the front two now as they battle for the lead. This is a very important battle because the more time these guys spend battling, it's the more time that I'm just going to be catching up. So let's see how this German guy in the Beetle goes about overtaking this Ford. Another thing I must note is that the Ford has very good acceleration, so I think this guy, the Ukrainian guy in front in particular, he actually started 5th and was 1st before the first corner. So that's why he's leading the race, because he's managed to avoid all the trouble that I avoided and be in the lead of the race. But yeah, his tyres are getting pretty second hand now as we head into the section of corners. Getting very close between these two. Is there going to be a mistake or something? Oh, he's gone very wide. He's going to have to defend. Let's see what kind of defence he puts. I'd defend the inside a bit more, mate. No, he's not going to defend, and he's just going to get done on the inside by the Beetle. And that's an overtaking manoeuvre. He's not going to be happy about losing the lead, but his tyres are absolutely falling off the cliff. Quite unfortunate for those guys. But I think they're both, yeah, they're going to follow each other into the pits. But crucially, we're going to stay out. So, for the first time in this race, I'm leading after having started P20. So it took 16 minutes for us to lead the race, but we haven't made our pit stop. Crucially. Oh, you know, I'm just going to drop the spoiler now that we're not pitting, because the pit stops on this game are just too long now. And yeah, I think at this point I kind of got a bit excited that I was leading and went off the track there. No off-track excursion. Yeah, look how far these guys have dropped back. I don't know if the live timing shows us. Yeah, they've dropped to about 9-10 seconds behind. But oh, the Ford's trying to get his own back. These guys aren't done fighting just yet. Maybe the Ford is better on fresh tyres, but we'll see. He's going to be sizing up a move. Make sure you're patient if you want to make a move. Don't go for it too early. Spot those corners, spot those apexes. There's not quite a gap to overtake yet. But it's faster. Oh, he's messed it up a little bit. Come on, calm down, you can get him. Oh, he's messed it up completely. And that's why you're not going to win the race like that. You have to be so calm. You have to have such a calm head. And at this point we're still leading. Yeah, commiserations for this Ford driver. I don't think he's going to catch up anymore. We'll see, anything can happen this race. Oh my goodness. This guy's having an absolute mare. Meanwhile, the guy behind comes into pit. Yeah, he's gone. Anyway, riding on board with the German again. Just trying to catch up to the laggy Spanish guy. That could be a tricky pass. yeah, he's lapped in the 159s now. And I'm lapping the 2-minute ones, so all I have to do is not make any mistakes and I can have this. We also need this Spanish guy to hold up the German, and that would help us. So yeah, if the guy in the Corvette holds up the Beetle, then we can find ourselves in a very good position to win this race. You can see his tyres are just very old. His fronts especially. And he's gonna go wide, is he? Not quite. Oh, the Beetle is all over him. He needs to make this pass if he wants to win the race. Because I'm not pitting. That's one thing for sure. Is he going to go up the inside? Not quite. Corvette dips into the grass. And he slides out wide a bit. Is he going to go up the inside here? It's going to be a move up the inside. He's made it work. So now he's got one more car to overtake. And that's this guy. This guy who started P20. Started in 20th place, right at the back of the field. Somehow managed to find himself in first. And he's hoping to steal the race from the German. He started towards the front, made an overtake before the pit stops. Now finds himself in second place. I think at the end of this lap, we'll skip to the end of lap 13. So at the end of lap 11, we'll skip to the end of lap 13. So that's where it really got hot. But yeah, at this point, I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't making mistakes. Because as long as I'm doing 2 minutes and 2-minute ones, I can just about bring this home in front in first place. And it'll be a successful last to first victory. And the German will be left feeling robbed of his race win. But as I said, we're going to skip to the end of lap 13. And at this point, the German can see me. He can see his prey. But can he catch his prey? That's the question. It's also on lower fuel. So it seems that the Beetle uses more fuel, which is a good thing in this race. Because you want to be on lower fuel so you can go faster. But notice also, when I take this menu off, you can see that he's using traction control. So that's probably hindering him a bit. He'll be saving his tyre wear. That's why he's able to do consistent 1 minute 59 laps. So here we go, on to the last lap. We're going to ride on board. At this point you can see I make a mistake. I go a bit wide because my tyres are very old. You can see the difference in our tyres. I'm just going between the two cars so you can look at the tyre wear difference. But yeah, he could smell victory, and I was just getting closer and closer. But I wasn't making mistakes, that was the crucial thing. I did everything here to get these corners perfectly right. Even on my worn tyres. At this point I thought I nailed this corner. But then this guy gained about a half a second and I was like, oh no. He's going to take it from me. So yeah, it was really, really closing, and I was just doing what I've been doing the whole race, following my lines, getting everything right. But then he runs a bit wide there, he goes off the track, little off-track excursion. and he earns himself a crucial 1 second penalty. So at this point, I was pretty sure that he was going to be right on my tail at some point, so I was just following my lines. But then at this exact moment right here, I can remember it so perfectly, I looked back and I saw that he had a penalty flashing up, and I saw him falling further behind. So it's going to be the last to first victory as we count down the final corners of the race. We started last, we avoided all the trouble and accidents and drama. We struggled a bit, but we were consistent. Look at our lap times on the right hand of the screen. Round the final corner, the crowd cheering is going to be a race win for L2K4S_YT. What a great race. That was great fun. So much more fun than starting on pole and winning. We really had to fight for it. We came under pressure at the end, but we did not falter. So just having a look back now to see if there's any battle. Oh, got a guy off the track. What's going on there? A battle for 12th. Is there going to be some stupid moves? Yep. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens. On the last lap, you've got to do everything. You've got to do all the risky moves. Oh, there's real fighting going on here. And yeah, he ends up in the grass. Not the place you want to be. Unless you're trying to mow the lawn, of course. But yeah, no other battles. And the guy a lap down's already finished, so that's pretty much it for today. We won the race, starting from 20th. That is the ultimate flex. The ultimate disrespect of the opposition. But we run it in a respectable way. I didn't force anyone off the track, I made clean overtakes, and I stayed out, didn't pit, and it paid off. We won the race, everyone was congratulating us, and there were some people in the chat saying, how the hell did this guy end up in first? I think one of my favourite quotes from one of the drivers was, I noticed you started last, but then I looked at the leaderboard and you were first, but yeah, that's it. 1 minute last, 1 minute first. And that was great fun. Really enjoying Gran Turismo at the moment. But I'll be bringing back some Formula 1 content soon. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next race.